Okay, I'm being asked to factor this. I would use trial and error. And by that, I'm going to try 4x and x. And then I'm going to try a 7 and a 1. And I'm going to try, let's see, minus plus. And let's see if that works. You get 4x squared. Then you get minus 4x plus 7x, which is 3x. Yep, this works fine. So we're done. However, the point of this section is to use the quadratic formula to get that factorization. How do you do that? Well, you can use quadratic formula to find the roots, and the roots will tell me the factors. All right, so let's write this down. The bottom is 8. Then I get minus 3, plus or minus, and let's see what you get here. So the b squared would be 9, and then you get minus 4 times a times c. Well, that's going to be plus 16 times 7. That's 70, and 42, which can be 112. Well, that's pretty easy. What do you get? Minus 3 plus or minus. 9 plus 112 is going to be 121, and the square root of 121 is 11. Looks pretty simple. What do you get over here? Well, you get minus 3 minus 11, which is minus 14, and minus 14 divided by 8 is going to be minus 7 quarters. Or, what's the other one going to be? Let's write this down. Let's see, minus 3 plus 11, which is 8. 8 over 8 is 1. Okay, so we know if this is a root, we know the factor is x plus 7 quarters. If x equals 1 is a root, we know the factor is x minus 1. Now, I realize I'm looking and saying, this couldn't be true because you said it's something different. I want to point out it's not the complete factorization of the problem. I want to point out if I were to write that down, I still have to match the coefficient of a 4, all right, the leading coefficient. What's the leading coefficient I get over here? X times x, x squared. So I got to put a 4 in. And then this would be x plus 7 quarters and x minus 1. And by the way, I'm not opposed to that answer. That's a great looking answer, by the way. I want to point out, though, it probably pays to do an association over here. So associate these first two factors, and what would you get? You get 4x plus 7 times x minus 1. All right? So we're getting the same answer. All right, now you may look at this and say, is that the same? It's the same answer. Thank you.